What's good, my beautiful kings and queens? Inside Wini in the building, your favorite British locked YouTuber. I hope you're all doing amazingly well, just like I am. To my old subscribers, welcome back to my channel, and to my new ones, I'm happy to have you on board. If this is the first time you are watching a video of mine, no, these are not starter locks. I've got long locks, but I've just got these styled up. A video on how I achieved this look will soon be out. In fact, on Monday, it is going to mark my 7-year lock anniversary, and in order to basically celebrate this special occasion, I will be putting out various videos in regards to locks. For those of you that follow me on social media, if you don't, it's Wini on all my social platforms. I basically asked you guys what videos or what topics, lock topics, you'd like for me to cover. You lot gave me ideas, so I'll be doing that. And I also asked for you to send me some questions, because I will be doing a Q&A as well at some point next week. So don't be shy, feel free to send through your questions, and I'm gonna basically film myself answering them. So yeah, and also your questions don't have to be lock based. It could be just maybe something that you're interested to know about me. Feel free, don't be shy, you know, holler at your girl. So today's video, I'm basically going to be discussing my starter lock journey, basically just letting you know how I started my locks, how I found it, and kind of giving tips when I can, or advice for those of you that maybe have just started your journey, or maybe you're thinking about locking up, so you just, you know, want an insight onto what's what. So firstly, I just want to say I don't believe that there's a wrong or right way to start off your locks. Basically, this is how things came about for me. 2011, I decided I wanted to go natural. I had long relaxed hair and I was sick and tired of my hair just flopping around. And yeah, that's just not me. I naturally have soft, thick, coily hair, and I wanted to basically flaunt it. Why always, you know, put chemicals in it to make your hair look like something that it's not? So after doing research, I discovered that I had two options. I can either go for the big chop, which is basically being confident enough to just chop off all of your hair and just kickstart your journey that way, or I could basically just grow my hair out and just slowly but surely cut off the relaxed ends. At first, I opted to let my hair grow out and chop the relaxed ends off. But then I woke up one morning, 2011, completely unplanned, on impulse, and when I woke up I said, you know what, today I'm going to the barber shop and I'm getting my hair chopped off. That was literally that. I didn't converse with anybody about it. I didn't tell my parents about it. I just went out and I did it. Went to the barber shop, got my hair chopped off, and then I got it styled in gel twist. Basically, as I'm telling a story, I will put up pictures that I can find that basically correspond to what I'm saying. So I was rocking gel twists for a while, and I felt really confident having short hair. I'm not gonna lie, that's the first time that I felt really beautiful, really confident, you know, and like I was really embracing my natural beauty and embracing who I am. Right? I felt like I wasn't trying to fit into society's definition of what a beautiful black woman should look like. So I did gel twist for a while. I think at the time I was using Jamaican mango and lime gel, which was flaky as hell. I'm really hoping that they've changed up their formula now, but since those days I haven't used that gel again. And basically, yeah, so when I didn't have my hair in gel twist, I'll just leave my hair out. I would literally, I've always kind of been simplistic, so I would use a leave-in conditioner by Africa's Best, I believe, hair mayonnaise, and that used to be really great for defining my curls, and keeping my hair moisturized as well. So as time progressed, I noticed that I was really starting to admire people with locks, Lauryn Hill, Damian Marley, Bob Marley, and I started to see lock wearers as strong, beautiful beings, basically, and I wanted that for myself and I wanted that for my hair. However, I had no idea how I was going to go about in locking up my hair. So at the time, the woman that used to gel twist my hair for me, I asked her, I was like, do you know how to do locks? Do you specialize in locks? And she said no, she has no idea, but she could start it off for me. So basically, I started off my locks via 3-strand plaits. That's how I started it off. I didn't wash my hair for, I believe, is it 3 months? Yeah, you're told to not wash your hair for a crazy amount of time. I believe it is 12 weeks, which is 3 months, right? I know, look at my face. If somebody was to tell me to do that now, there's no way I would do that, nor would I advise for somebody to do that. However, there is a debate in a lot community. Some people say that not washing your hair for 3 months really helps in terms of the matting and the locking process. Other people say, well, actually no, because your hair would look better if it is washed as usual, and it will look better clean. Nevertheless, I took on the advice and I didn't properly wash my hair for the 3 months. However, I was using a dry shampoo. So basically what I do with a dry shampoo is I put some of the dry shampoo onto a towel and just go over each and every single lock and just basically clean my scalp. How useful is that product? Honestly, your guess is as good as mine, but me personally, if I was to redo my lock journey, I wouldn't have gone so long without washing my hair, nor would I use a dry shampoo, because let's be for real, you're using a dry shampoo on a towel and you're going round and round your dirty hair. How clean are you really making your hair? You feel me? So yeah, that was that. During this time as well, I was experimenting with different oils and products and stuff. So I would advise that if you are beginning your lock journey or you're thinking about doing so, use the beginning of your journey to kind of work out what essential oils is going to work best for your hair. I also want to make it very clear that when you do have locks, it is not the same as loose naturals. You can't just be using any and every product in your hair, because you will end up with build-up, right? For those of you that don't know what build-up is, it's basically when you're using a product and then the product gets caught up in your locks. It looks terrible. It will annoy you. There are ways for you to remove product buildup. Some are more effective than others, but why put yourself through all of that if it can be easily avoided? So during that time, I gave various essential oils a try. I tried castor oil because people were ranting and raving about that. My hair and scalp hated it. It made my hair and scalp very dry. It made my scalp very itchy. I didn't like the smell either. I tried avocado oil. Avocado oil is actually very, it has a very kind of nutty smell, and it was very moisturizing. Again, I did like that, but for me, my always go to and the one that I stuck with is this coconut oil. I did try the olive oils, yada yada. I did try quite a few products. I mean, that's what it's about. Also, when you're starting your lock journey, you will find that you may experience, for example, itchy scalp. And I experienced that a lot. And when you have itchy scalp, people say to you, oh, try tea tree, oh, try peppermint. And as much as I do believe that they probably are very great in treating itchy scalp and whatnot, for me, both of them were absolutely horrendous. I tried peppermint oil once and it literally burnt my scalp. Tea tree oil makes my scalp just itch and will just have me itching. So yeah, one thing that I will say to you is when you are starting on your journey, people will try and make it out like there's a wrong or there's a right way to start your locks, or there is certain things that you must use. No, try out things for yourself, and then once you try it out for yourself, you'll be able to work out whether these products are for you or if they are not. What I will say, however, is don't try out overly thick products like pomades and creams and stuff like that. I can't really say don't use beeswax. A lot of people still use beeswax. Again, in the lock community, some people say don't use beeswax. Beeswax causes a build-up, yada yada. However, I have seen some YouTubers, mature, raw locked YouTubers at that swear by beeswax and they don't have any problems with their hair. So this is why I say don't always take other people's word for things, because different things work for different people. What I'm saying may work for me, you might try it and you'll be like, oh hell no, this doesn't work for my hair. What works for your hair may not work for me. That's just how it goes, to be honest with you. However, one thing that I will stress is just because a product says that it's for locks doesn't mean that it is for locks. Yeah. And also, if you are somebody that is very conscious about the ingredients that you're putting in your hair, see some of these lock products, yeah, look in the ingredients and just check out what is in them before you put in your hair. I'm just saying. So in regards to retwisting and interlocking, I started, I can't remember at what point of my starter lock journey, I can't remember for the life of me, but I started off via interlocking. My girl at the time was doing my hair, so we went the interlocking route. And I do feel like I don't have any regrets about starting off my locks that way in regards to interlocking. I feel like it worked best for my hair at the time. You will experience the frizzy stages or the budding stages, some people call it, which is basically whilst your hair is locking up or matting up, your locks will look potentially like a ball of frizz, and that happened to me. And at the time I hated it. I was like, why does my hair look like this? You will also may experience unraveling. Some people don't experience frizziness, some people don't experience unraveling. You've got to kind of realize that everybody's hair will be different. Everybody's journey will be different. There'll be somebody that will be 4 months into their lock journey and their hair has matted up and isn't frizzy, and then there'll be somebody else that is equally in their 4-month journey but their hair hasn't fully matted up, it's exceptionally frizzy. It is what it is. When your hair is frizzy though, I would advise, please do not cut around your lock. Unfortunately, I hold my hands up high. I did that on some occasions, and that was simply because of, I guess, I partially didn't like the frizzy look, and also I was more so a little bit concerned on basically fulfilling a stereotype that locks are messy. If you cut around it, you will kind of mess up with your curl pattern or your lock pattern and stuff, and you don't want some parts of your locks to look thicker and some look thinner simply because you wanted it to look a certain way. Allow your locks to be how it's meant to be, and also do not compare your locks or your lock journey to other people. Everyone's got different hair types. You can admire someone's locks, but you've got to understand that there is a high chance that your locks may not look like theirs, and that's perfectly fine. Your locks will still be beautiful. I've already touched on build up already. I believe less is more when it comes to locks. I will do a separate video on the products that I use for my locks now, but you see me, I'm the type of person, when I use a product and it works for me, that's it, till death do us part. I don't believe in, like, for example, coconut oil is forever my bae. If you've been watching my lock videos for the past couple years, I'm always ranting and raving about coconut oil. That's probably not going to change, but there is a very, very low chance that I would now start messing about with, I don't know, something like grapeseed oil. For me, it just doesn't make sense. You find what works for you, what do? You stick to it, and less is more. In terms of conditioning locks, some people do condition their locks. I didn't condition my locks during my starter lock journey. I did use leave-in ones. So I think when I first started my locks, I was using, is it Talaya Wajid's leave-in one, and that smelled so beautiful. I don't know if it's still, you know, out there because I don't use the product anymore, but I remember I would walk past people and people would be like, oh my gosh, you smell so tropical. It smelled gorgeous, and my hair really loved it at the time. So yeah, I would use that leave-in, and you know, sometimes I would just kind of even use it like I would like a normal hair oil, just, you know, and go about my business, and that basically worked for me, so I would stick with that. In terms of shampoo and stuff, again, I can't remember if I've mentioned this already, but just because a product says that it's for dreadlocks doesn't always mean that that is the case. You need to be very careful with the shampoos that you use, and you also need to be careful with how you wash your hair, because if you do not make sure that all the, you know, residue that's left from the shampoo has been rinsed out of your hair when you are washing your hair, that will also cause build-up. So build-up isn't just solely by, you know, the using hair pomades or lots of hair oils and stuff. It can also be from your shampoo. So you need to be very careful in what product you're using, how you're using it, and also making sure that when you wash your hair, all the shampoo is basically out of your hair. In terms of my starter lock journey, do I have any regrets about anything that I did? I'm not really somebody that has regrets in life, to be honest with you, because I always believe that anything that I wanted to do is because I wanted to do it at the time. However, one thing that I will say is, if you are going to, for example, get your hair done in plaits or whatever, when you do start your lock journey, get it done by a professional. I would say get your locks started by a professional. The woman that put my hair into a 3-strand twist, bless her, you know, I'm not going to be negative or anything like so, but she didn't make them all the same size. So what happened was, as my locks started to grow, some are thicker, still are thicker than the other. Some started to thin out at the roots. So there's actually quite a few of my locks that I have now combined together because of that. But had they all been the same size, I'm pretty sure that I wouldn't have experienced that. So I would say start your locks off via somebody that knows for sure what they are doing. In regards to you interlocking or retwisting your locks or whatever method you want to use, you need to think about your lifestyle. If you are somebody that, for example, maybe has very soft hair, then maybe you may decide to opt to start your locks off via interlocking. If you are somebody that maybe you're very sporty, you work out a lot, you may think to yourself, retwisting may not be the path to go because I'm just going to sweat it out. So you may opt for interlocking. If you are somebody that maybe doesn't work out as much, or maybe you've got hair that you know will just mat together quickly, then palm rolling or retwisting may be the method for you. So these are, you know, various options that you should look into, and also keep your lifestyle in mind when you are looking into these. Like I said, I don't believe that there's a wrong or a right way to start locks. I just believe in finding products and ways and things that work for you. As your locks grow, you will also grow with it. It's not just hair like people say. For me, I've found that having locks is actually a spiritual journey. It allows you to be more conscious. It allows you to know thyself. It allows you to be bold, to be confident, to see life from a different view to your average person. So these are things that you should keep in mind if you are looking to lock up, or if you've just started your journey. So that was basically more or less my journey. I think I've spoken about my budding stages. I can't remember if I had, but roughly it took me 8 to 9 months for my hair to fully lock up. Very, very frustrating. I mean, sometimes washing my hair and my hair would unravel out. Absolutely gutting. But looking back, if I was to, for whatever reason, you know, if for whatever reason I would have to restart my lock journey, these are probably things that I probably would have enjoyed more, and I may have done things a little different. I wouldn't say I regret certain things, but I wouldn't have gone 3 months without probably washing my hair and stuff. I would have got my locks, I would have done more research firstly and got my hair started off via a professional. But yeah, research is key. And also keep in mind that with locks, different things work for different people. So you may talk to somebody and they will give you advice or tips or talk about what works for them, but it may not necessarily work for you. So you need to always keep that in mind. Don't compare your locks to other people. Don't compare your journey to other people. The struggle to find something that works for you, it may be a very deep struggle. I did struggle to find an essential oil that truly worked for me, but believe me, you will definitely find it. I am going to be doing a separate video where I'm going to be showing you products that I use for my locks, and they're basically like, is it the holy grail of products? Like products that I'm not planning on changing up anytime soon. Maybe occasionally I may add something into the mix, but like my main, like not my side pieces, my main products. Yeah, and obviously, like I said, I'm going to be doing a Q&A, so please do, if you want to just ask your questions in the comment section below, and then when I do a Q&A video, which I will be filming, by the time this video comes out, I'll be doing my Q&A video at some point next week. So yeah, you have time to send me in your questions. It can be about looks, it can be about general life, or anything that you want to know about me. Feel free, don't be shy. And I'm gonna do that. But yeah, like I said, my next video I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieved this short look, which I'm absolutely loving. You know, I actually took it out the other week. Was it last week or the week before? Washed it and then redid it because I loved it so much. It does take me back to my starter lock days, I'm not gonna lie, and I feel really pretty, I feel really beautiful with this short hair. But yeah, so that's what the video will be about. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope you did. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Don't forget to comment as well. Don't forget to, I feel like I'm forgetting something, but yeah, anyways, until my next video, you be good. See ya.